now I'm just gonna start taking the measurements. We're gonna be doing centimeters. Just wipe off any little threads. Hi Angie, how are you?
Hi, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. So I know you're here today to find the perfect button-up shirt, right?
Right.
So what would you use it for most? Is it mostly for work? Do you want something for your everyday too? What do you have in mind?
I usually use them for work.
Okay.
I like formal shirts, so yeah.
Okay. As far as color, are you set on a color or are you open to try different colors today?
I'm open to try different colors.
Okay. If you would have to describe like what you usually wear to work, would it be something like you're wearing today or something different?
I think it will be something a little bit more formal.
More formal?
With bottoms.
Okay.
And I usually use sleeves too.
Okay. What colors are your usually go-to?
I usually use dark colors.
Okay. So I'm gonna start taking some measurements and then I have a few different ones that we can try. We can make some adjustments and just find the perfect fit and the perfect color. Okay. So I'm just gonna do a diagram so we can take all the measurements. Okay, so we're going to be focusing on the top part of the body. We're going to measure the shoulders, the neck, the arm length. Do you know how tall you are by any chance?
Yes, 1 meter and 50 centimeters.
Okay. So we might have to look more of petite sizes for them to fit properly on the sleeves, but anything we can adjust specifically for you. Okay, so we'll do the arm length, the neck, the shoulders, the wrist circumference. We'll do a one measurement right at the under the armpits. We'll do the bust, the waist, the hips, and then just the length from shoulder to hips. Okay, so you can just go ahead and relax. I'm going to start taking measurements. I'm just going to put your hair back just so it's not out the way. Is that comfortable?
Yes,
It's not
it is.
pulling. Okay. Okay, so now I'm just gonna start taking the measurements. We're gonna be doing centimeters. And then we can do any conversions if we need to. Okay, so we've got the neck at 32. Shoulder width 36. Okay, here I'm gonna do, just go ahead and lift your arm just like that. Eight and a half. 15. You can relax. So, right of the bicep, 28.5. The wrist, 15. Okay, now I'm gonna do measurement from the shoulder. Right here, 49. Okay, I'm gonna have you just rotate a tiny bit this way. There you go. So right here, I'm gonna do the same measurements on this arm, so just separate a little bit. We'll do 29. 15 and a half. Shoulder to wrist. Just go ahead and straighten the arm. There you go. Okay, 49 and a half. That's symmetrical. Okay, so I'm gonna have you separate your arms a tiny bit. I'm gonna do one measurement right under the armpits, right here. There you go. Good. Okay, we've got 89. Just gonna move this down a tiny bit. There you go. 89. Okay. It's 91. To the waist, 70.5. So 59.91, 7.5. We'll do just one more at the hip. Three and a half. So this is all with clothes underneath, so we'll make proper adjustments to account for that. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a few different options so we can start trying some on. I'm gonna bring out first some solid colors, then we'll see if you're bold. We can do some stripes or patterns, okay? Okay, so I have this 4 that I would like for us to try on first. So I'm just gonna be putting them just like in front of you so we can look at the color. I like this green.
I like it too.
Yeah, I feel like it complements your skin really nicely. This one's just a little bit different at the sleeves, so I know you said you're open to try different things, so just letting you know not all of them are like the classic fitted shirt. This one's pretty classic. It's a little bit oversized, but we can try it on and see. This is white, so that's kind of like a closet staple. You can mix and match with many different things. I have this blue. Do you ever wear navy blue?
Yes, I love it.
Okay, I really like how it looks on you. This one's also a little bit different on the sleeves.
I love that one. I love the color too.
Okay, so we can get started with this one, and then we'll try them all anyway. So we can try it here. Okay, so this one's gonna have to come over the head. Bring it down. Let me undo this one too. Okay, so I'm just going to be doing some adjustments. You can relax, and once it's completely ready, let you know so you can look. Okay, I'm doing the buttons. Let's see. Leave it a little bit open. Top. actually just to see the measurement at the top. Kind of button it and you tell me if it feels uncomfortable, just to see if it's the right size. How does that feel? Is that a little bit tight?
It's a little bit tight, but it's okay.
Let's see, does that feel better?
Yes, it feels better.
Okay. I actually think this is the right size. So. So looking at the shoulders, I think it does look a little bit big, so this would have to come up a tiny bit. So the sleeve starts here at the shoulder. If I lift it from there, now the arm length looks good. Okay, just gonna lift this arm for me. I'm just gonna do the buttons here too. Okay, good. So I think that's the right length. Just gonna measure here how much we need to take. Okay, so that's 5 centimeters. Other than that, I really like that this one has this elastic waistband because it's really easy to tuck in without making it bulky on the pants. Just gives it that kind of like tucked in, a little bit relaxed look. Or you can always just pull it all the way down if you want to go for that. Okay, I do think though that you would probably have to take in a little bit at the waist. Kind of lift the arm, this one too, a little bit. I like that little bit of relaxed fit. Just give me 1 second here. Just take a measurement. But I would still take in about 5 centimeters on each side. So it's not too bulky. We would do like 5 centimeters per side of the waist. How does this elastic feel? Is it too loose or it's okay?
It's okay.
Okay. So yeah, we wouldn't mess with that then. Okay. So I'm just gonna do a quick lint rolling before I show you. Put a clip right here on each side so you get a better idea of how it would look. Do and there's just a little tiny. So you can go ahead and open your eyes and look in the mirror. So this is just for you to get an idea. Of course, this would lay down, would lay flat. I took in a little bit at the bottom as well. How do you feel? Do you like it?
I actually love the color.
Yeah. How do you like the fit? Does it fit well? Do you like it? Would you like something less oversized? A little bit more formal?
I actually like the bottoms.
Okay.
The way that it fits on the neck. And I actually really love the sleeves. So
Okay.
it's nice.
Okay, perfect. So we're still going to try a few others. So I'm just going to remove the clips. Okay. Put onto these buttons too. One second. Just notice these little threads. Okay. So we can take the arms out first. Okay, so I'm just going to put this aside and grab the next one. Okay, so I'm actually pretty excited about this one. I really like the color and it suits the color palette that you're wearing today. So I'm just gonna put this from behind. So I'll go ahead and put one arm in and the other one on the other side. Okay. So I'm gonna close it. It might feel a little bit tight, but well, it might look okay. Let's see. There you go. I think it actually fits perfectly. Okay. I think it's just getting a little bit like stuck with the shirt underneath. That's why it doesn't really slide, but it does fit. I'm kind of tied all the way to the top, of course. You always have the option to wear it a bit more casual, but I want to make sure that it fits if you do need it a little bit more formal under a blazer. Sorry for pulling a little bit. There you go. Look at the sleeve here. Okay, I think we would take in a little bit of the sleeve. See there, tiny bit more. Just gonna do a clip. Same thing here. Okay, go ahead and relax. So the shoulder, I would probably bring it up a tiny bit. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a few small adjustments here. I'm gonna finish the last button here. Tell me if it feels tight. I feel like it's a little bit tight, but it might be from the belt. Does that feel okay at this part?
Yes, it feels
okay. So I actually think it fits you really nicely at the waist. This is perfect, the waist, the hips. I would just probably close off the sleeve a tiny bit. So after we lift the shoulder, actually that would probably work. Okay, this fits perfect. Pick up some of this little pieces of lint. just a little stains, but these can be totally treated afterwards. So I'm going to have you open your eyes and look at the mirror and just let me know how it feels. I would recommend this to be either worn tucked in the shirt, because right now I know you have a belt underneath. So I don't know if you want to try it right now and see how it looks tucked in.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
I think it looks perfect on you. Okay. How do you feel? Just it's a bit twisted. There you go. How do you feel?
I actually really love the color.
Okay.
I think the sleeve looks a little bit long on me.
Okay, you feel it's still a bit long. Okay. It is a different kind of sleeve, so that could be why it feels weird. So we could look for something in this color, but with a little bit more of a fitted sleeve.
Yes, I would like
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
But I actually really love the color.
Okay.
And I really like the shape of the neck.
Okay. Okay. So we do have a win there. Just gonna make some notes here. So the neck. And how do you like how it fits around the waist? This part. Do you feel it comfortable?
I think it's comfortable. I think it's a little bit big. I don't
A
know.
little bit big?
A little bit big. I don't know if it's like for the fabric that it's a little bit big.
Okay.
But
You want it a little bit more fitted.
yes.
Okay, so around the waist. Okay. Go ahead and remove this. Okay, so I'm gonna give you this one so you can get changed. You can use the restroom, just get changed and come back and we'll see if we can do some adjustments. I know it's a little bit oversized, but I really like the style, so let's just be open-minded and try it on, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so this is quite different in terms of color and style. This is a little bit more fun and formal, but this is probably something that you would wear with, you could still wear under a blazer. has a very nice crisp neckline. I'm just going to go ahead and I think it fits you really well up here. However, it's really, really long on here, so we'll see if you like it. We'll see if we can make some adjustments. I think the color looks really nice on you, and the stripes are very cute. Okay, so this one has this little ribbon here that is meant to be used kind of with a bow. Kind of like that, which I think is pretty fun. And you can also just completely take it off. And it has a little button here at the back. And go ahead and just turn around a tiny bit. There you go. Just gonna remove it here. It comes sewn in from factory just so that it doesn't get lost. Pulling out the threads. Then there's just buttons there. Just picking up the threads there. Okay, you can go ahead and rotate back up. Okay, let's see. So I did mention that you wanted something more fitted. So let's see how this would look we take in on each side. Looks good at the back. A bit more here. Okay. Left the sleeve, not a lot, just by tiny bit here. And just like that. I like how the sleeves fit, but they would have to be a tiny bit higher. Okay, tiny bit less. That's perfect there. Just wipe off any little threads. So I'm just gonna have you look again at the mirror and just tell me your overall feel. I do know this is way long, so this would have to be trimmed down. I think a good length for you would be kind of like here. If you're gonna be tucking it in, it's probably a good length so it's not coming up. I'll leave it somewhere here. So, it's about 10. So, overall thoughts. Tell me what you like, what you don't like.
I actually like the sleeves
Okay.
right under your wrist.
Okay. Yeah, that's a perfect length.
I like the way it fits my chest.
Okay.
It's not too tight, but either not too loose.
Okay.
So it's fine. And I actually really like the pattern.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. Things you don't like besides the length that we would fix. Is there anything that you feel like it's a little bit off?
No, actually, I really love this one.
Okay. Okay, so then I think we've got a winner. But please do tell me if you have like one that you like the most. Would it be this, or are you still thinking about one of the other two?
I think my favorite one is the baby blue one.
Okay. Yeah, that one fit really well on you. And the adjustments we would have to do, they're very minimal, so great choice. Okay. Well, if you are thinking about getting more than one, just let me know. We can get them all adjusted, and it would take about a week for them to be done. Okay. Well, thank you so much for coming in. I hope you had fun and you found what you were looking for.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.